Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. In the last episode, we finished a lot of our business over in Koss City, including returning the Republic Noble that we needed to take care of as step one to get into the Great Hunt. And we are actually on our way to Lord Grathan's estate to kill an admiral's daughter. How about that? As you can see, I already did a little bit of the trek, nothing too bad, and we found a camp full of Shevan. Shevan are these awesome, as you can see, elephant-style aliens. Enfit Mon from Return of the Jedi, who was Jabba the Hutt's best friend in the books, he was actually one of these guys, and I think these are some of the coolest-looking aliens in Star Wars. I don't know what they're doing here, though, but we do have a quest here at this little camp, so it'll be a nice little detour for us.
I used to be respected, you know. My word carried weight. One tiny mistake and suddenly no one trusts me. My troops were acting strangely, plotting something. Obviously they were traitors. All the warning signs were there. The smart move was to kill them all. How could I know they were planning a surprise party for my promotion?
Maybe you have paranoia as awesome as your sideburns. Alright, I don't even know your name.
Do you always get this personal with strangers?
Sorry, I've been in the jungle too long. Forgot my manners. I'm Captain Jilg with Imperial Reconnaissance. You have to listen to me. This time, I'm not being paranoid. This time, I've identified a major threat to Imperial security. There are Kubaz spies all over the jungle, and they're invisible. You can only see them when lightning flashes disrupt their stealth technology.
Alright, stealth technology?
How can these alleged Kubaz make themselves invisible?
They must have powerful stealth field generators. If not for the electrical discharges in the atmosphere, I'd never have noticed them. The Empire's enemies are up to something. The Kubaz are here assessing our strengths and weaknesses for them. I just know it. Scour the jungle, watch the lightning flashes, and strike when you see a Kubaz. Kill the snouted scum and bring me proof.
Okay, well, the Kubaz, for those of you who don't know, they're, well, speaking of elephant snouts, they are aliens. If you ever watched the original Star Wars, the cloaked alien in the goggles with the long snout who followed Obi-Wan and Luke to the Millennium Falcon in Mos Eisley, that was a Kubaz. So apparently we have some spies here. Flashes in the dark. Retrieve a Kubaz holo communicator that we need to take care of. And I believe his name in Star Wars was Garridian, and he was considered the best spy in Mos Eisley. Little bit of lore knowledge there for you. Another Sith statue. That seems to be the running theme here in Dromund Kaas.
These monoliths have seen better days. I wonder what it used to be. Then again, I probably don't want to know the answer.
That's probably very wise. Looks like something we can tap over here. A boulder. Oh, looks like people are already getting a running start on the Kubaz. Okay. Oh, hi guys. How you doing? You're rushing me? Oh, I had Mako on passive. Hold on, let me get rid of that. There you go, Mako.
You alright?
Rock out some death from above. Still got one spy to go. Now we're trying to get, what was it, a communicator? Not from this bunch. Let's try another rock. These guys have the same stealth technology that the Imperial agents have. Flamethrower? Oh, someone like popped me. Well, you guys are kind of squishy. Oh, there's the holo communicator. Return to Captain Jilg. That was easy enough. Let's get this junk pile. Oh, when we get to the camp, by the way, I need your guys' opinion on something. I went ahead and turned in that quest at the mission computer. The one to take care of the bombs that were around that plaza. And I did get an item, and I'm going to need your help in the comments to whether give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's a cosmetic thing, but I don't know what to do, really. Let's chat with Jilg.
Aha! A holocommunicator with Kubaz markings on it! This will shut up those fools calling me paranoid. With this, I'll finally prove there are spies all around us. My superiors can't ignore this kind of evidence. You've done a great service for both me and the Empire, my friend. Take this, and my thanks.
Yay, monies. Planetary commendation and boots we don't need. Okay, now here, I'll show you guys what I mean. Here's Bowdre in all of his awesome, haired, top-knotted glory. Now, do we keep this, or do we go full masked bounty hunter? This is the helmet that I got, and fortunately in Star Wars, in this game, you have the ability to hide your helmet, and I think I'm going to run through the rest of the episode with this on, but I do want you guys' opinion. Should we keep the, loose hair top knot, or should we, rock out this thing with the eyes? So just let me know what you think. It does match the armor a bit, though. Now, down here we have the initiation. That's to take care of the Revanites, and I guess Lord Gratham's estate's over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make the walk, and I'll be right back when we get somewhere. Okay, we're back here at the Revanite camp. Or not back here, but we are here. And check these guys out. Don't they look just awesome and cheerful? And they're just going to go ahead and let us pass. A bounty hunter in full armor, wearing headgear and carrying blasters. Maybe we're no threat, though. First off, before we talk to this guy, looks like we have a travel hub to utilize.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
And to discover the compound for quick travel. Now let's talk to this guy. Dazoon, or Dazoun.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
Hey, I have something to show you.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
You in charge here?
I'm looking for the Revanite leader. Am I talking to the right man?
No, I only guide initiates along the path. This place is our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Yeah, this is all ancient stuff.
Sith history isn't my area. Why does this matter?
We learn from those who come before us and gain strength from their triumphs and failures. As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
Reborn?
What do you mean, reborn? What was Revan's final fate?
Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force.
Good times.
The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
So you're not just historians.
I don't believe this cult is just about learning.
We learn to be better, more powerful. Even though the Empire may not publicly support us, we believe in the Empire's ways. Revan mastered the light side and the dark side, war and peace. We seek to walk the same path. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
Excellent.
Then I look forward to learning.
Around you, you'll find your new teachers, Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Okay, so we got to jump through some hoops. That seems par for the course. Let's talk to the, I guess, the first quest and get that ball rolling. Revanite Compound. Elder Revanite Jorval.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good. But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
What?
Not sure I followed that.
Consider carefully, for every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
Now, keep in mind, I'm trying to be undercover here, so I can't be my normal snarky self. Maybe.
Anything's possible, but I'm pretty free already.
Do not be frightened. Change is nothing to fear. Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn. Remade.
Okay, keep going.
Go on, I'm listening.
Go. And you'll see. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
I enjoy a hard trial.
Easy jobs bore me.
Remember, survival is not your goal. Trust in the path of Darth Revan. We have nothing more to discuss. Go and return to me when you reach the end of the cave.
Meditate at the Revanite altar. Alrighty. Now, if Empire Strikes Back taught me anything, is that when Force users send you into a cave, it's not nearly as good a thing as you hope it is. I'll probably have to fight a clone of myself. Or fight, the thing I hate the most, and then find out that it's actually me, because I'm not ready.
The Emperor? He looks kind of cozy, but why build a monument all the way out here?
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. I've never noticed that before. Thank you, Mako. Yeah, that is interesting. Can we? I'm actually curious now. I want to head this way. In all the time I have played this game, I am discovering all these new things. This one was completely Mako's call. So, oh, hello, droids. That was sudden. Ow. Well, I guess the droids don't like me that much. Let's go ahead and share the sediment. Or sentiment, not sediment. Sorry, I know I have a little bit of a interesting voice at times, and I apologize if any of the stuff comes off kind of odd. Reprogram probe droids. Speaking of Empire Strikes Back. Gotta love some probe droids. I don't care about this so much as I just really want to find out what's up there. Oh, is this lead up to the cave? Okay, let's fight through these droids real quick so we don't get overwhelmed. And I don't have Mako on passive. That's good. Okay, a Yuzak Stronghorn. You leave me alone. Is there nothing else up here? Just the statue of the Emperor? Huh. That's still pretty cool, though. Let's, let's take out this guy first. Well, that Stonehorror's got a lot of fight to him. Let's do another power shot. Then some heat. There we go. Okay. I don't know. I think I have a distinguished look like he does. What do you think? Probably not, though. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. That's alright, though. At least we saw something I hadn't seen before. That's always good, especially in MMOs. Whatever can keep it fresh. Okay, entrance to the cave is right here. Oh, hi guys. Now, what those little robots you saw around those mean is they can actually see people in stealth. See, that's what that means. That they're basically just scanning. They look like the robots from Batteries Not Included. Let's keep the missiles going. And let's try some of this new stuff. Electro Dart. That's kind of cool. Definitely a 6-second stun. We'll need that probably. A Revanite Gundark Stone Smasher. Don't you just look like a lovely little beastie?
You're gonna get it now.
They look like overgrown goblins. Unfortunately, you don't have a quest where you can take off their ears. So we could literally rip the ears off a Gundark. Okay, there's the shrine. Oh, there's Revan. That looks awesome. Revan had one of the coolest armor designs out of any Star Wars character I'd ever seen. And you'll see here in a second what I mean for those of you who actually haven't seen what Revan looks like. Nice little rail shot for good measure. Any other Gundarks want to try their luck?
Revan. I heard he took that mask from a Mandalorian before he started his crusade to drive them out of the galaxy.
Yeah, that mask actually belonged to one of the Mandalores. So, I mean, if you've got the stones to kill Mandalore, who's the leader of the Mandalorian clans, and wear it with your Jedi robes, you are a certifiable badass. Check that out. That is just, but I like it more than Vader's armor, and I know that's kind of blasphemous, but it's a combination of the arcane and the technological. Vader's was more all tech, while Revan's is a combination of both. So here's the altar. We have to meditate here. I don't think Bowdre's ever meditated in his life, other than in the refresher. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, that just looks wrong. Okay, so that happened. Mako, can I get your healing services, please? That would be most helpful. Oh. Okay, looks like Mako dragged me back to the camp. Thank you, Mako. I was probably not exactly light. And here's Jorval again. Let's see if we can get some clarification.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn.
Gross.
Your old life. Everything you were, all of it is dead. Buried inside that cave.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Not sure I followed that.
In the cave you died. You stand before me, made anew. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
I guess we'll say strange.
It feels different. Just different.
So it should. You've done well. And I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite. Choosing allegiance to us, first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now. And may the Force make you strong.
Okay, Mako's padded bracers. So I go through all that and Mako gets the prize? I call shenanigans. Let's go ahead and get her bracers. Oh, you didn't even have bracers on. That's a good little upgrade.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. No thanks to you. One sec. Let me go ahead and get out of general chat here. Now, next up is Ladra. And she is actually, let's zoom in here. She's a pureborn Sith. This is the actual Sith species, pretty much.
Come forward. Speak to me.
Aren't they lovely?
We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
So, the Master demands death?
How often does the Master ask that someone be killed?
The Master doesn't have to ask. He trusts me with that burden of judgment. I'm Ladra. Once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord, I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
Okay. Will you guide me?
Your wisdom must be great, Ladra. Will you share it?
Of course I will. That is how I honor the Master. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
Well, it sounds like a job to me. As you wish.
I'm always looking for a job.
Then I'm glad to put your skills to use. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grafan.
Oh, that's
You
convenient.
must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a rain of blood and death.
You seem awfully obsessed, ma'am.
What do you want it for?
I'll give it a place of honor here in the compound, of course, so every Revanite can see it. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
Okay, so she's kind of golemed to the mask, I can already tell. So here's Torin and his little droid friend, T9N9. Alert stranger approaching.
I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Tarun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
Well, I was sent here.
Ladra asked me to talk to you.
I should have known. I'm to ritually prepare you for finding Revan's mask, then. It's unnecessary. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
Fascinating.
You've got my attention.
Good. I hoped as much. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
Actually, Ladra didn't really offer me anything. What do I get out of it?
What about my initiation?
I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
We'll see.
Can't promise anything right now.
I understand, but I hope you'll think this through.
A Kane secure vault in the estate of Lord Grafan.
I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Well, I'm glad we went ahead and did this first, because now we can go ahead and take care of all the stuff over at Graffin's, I think. Let's chat with the droid.
Medical attention.
Sell off the stuff we don't need.
Be well.
We almost got about 3,500 credits. I forgot how much the speeders cost. I mean, we're almost halfway to level 15. And Mako wants to speak to me in private, so we'll have to go to a rest zone for that. But business before pleasure. That's kind of Bowdre's thing. So let's head down toward where Graffin's estate is. And of course she would see Revan as only a being of darkness, or Ladra would, because, well, she's a Sith pureblood. That's what they are. They're dark-sided beings, really. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's one or two that maybe tread the line, but most of them, that's how they're raised. That's how they are, so. I think they have, like, the racial thing that they are dark-sided. So we'll go ahead around this area, and we'll go. Got a little bit of a jog. Nothing too bad, though. I don't know. I am not really digging the mask. During some of the cinema scenes, it makes Bowdre's face look weird. And I'm not sure I'm a big fan of it. It's like just when he talks, the cybernetics move in the face, in the little face area, just a little too random for my taste. That's something that you'd notice less if he didn't have the mask on. Scavenging's now at 34, which is good. And I think the quest hub is over here. You see this big wall, kind of Game of Thrones style, between the rest of Droman Kaz and Grathan's estate. And I do believe there are quite a few quests here that we can take. Yeah, see the wall. Maybe we'll find the Night's Watch over here. However, I have to think the one of ice is a lot more impressive. So where are the quest givers at? I know they are around here. Ah, there they are. They just popped up on the radar. So let's chat with this one first. Oh wow, there's 4 of them.
Interested in a small task? It involves matching your strength against a great beast for credits. My idiot apprentices got themselves killed during a simple ritual, and they still have the runes I entrusted to them. They just had to summon a dark side beast, a Sith spawn, and bring it to me. I even researched the artifact to bind it. Could you help?
If the price is right.
I'm sure we can come to some agreement.
Yes, you'll be showered in rewards once I have my Sith spawn. Oh, you'll need to subdue the Sith spawn before the artifact can bind it.
Fight a Sith spawn? No problem.
I bet it ain't blaster-proof.
Get the runes from my apprentices' bodies and take them to the archway in the jungle. The artifact is hidden there. It'll guide you. Well, don't just stand there. Go and get my Sith spawn.
She seems very pleasant for a Sith. And her costume shows midriff, which is something you don't really see a whole lot out of those types of, those characters. We've discovered the wall. Let's get another junction going. Okay, that's going to make travel between here and the Revanite compound a lot easier. Now let's see what these other quests are. Captain Sarnova.
Hold your position, please, and keep your weapon holstered. The remotes are scanning you now.
I beg your pardon?
You check out. Sorry if I was brusque. We're on the lookout for anyone with Lord Grathan, and I'm sick of letting him stomp on my people.
Oh?
Care to elaborate on that?
Look, stick around a minute. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but Grathan's a nightmare. The Sith Lord's gone rogue. He's holed up in his estate past the wall. He's got weapons, shields, and a cadre of scientists developing new tech to use against us. Grathan wants respect and authority from the Dark Council, so in true Sith fashion, he turned on his masters to prove his power. As a result, we have to put up with this lunacy. So if you're here to cause Grathan problems anyway, you might help us out.
Is this a job?
Are you saying you're hiring?
Depends. Are you any good?
Very.
Here's the story. There are nearly 100 men assigned to this sector, some on the wall, some watching Grathan. 20 are missing. My men. Practically my kids. Grathan stole them, and I want them back.
All right. And my part?
Where do I come in?
I don't know what Lord Grathan wants with them. Maybe he's holding them hostage just to demoralize us. Who knows? But if you're heading to Grathan's grounds, help them get out. Tell them to report back to their Duchess. That's, what they call me.
They call you what?
Duchess? You'll have to explain that.
You try making it as an officer without getting tagged with a nickname. I've got reports saying that Grathan's been transporting prisoners to another wing of his estate. I don't know if it's my people he's moving, but it's worth checking out. Watch yourself. Grathan doesn't mess around.
Okay, so she's saying to find the missing soldiers and make sure they get back to her in one piece. That should be fine. N401, Flashpoint Courier. And priority missions. Aid the Empire by completing one of the following missions: Flashpoint Hammer Station, Flashpoint Aethys. That's interesting. Let's check this real quick. Emergency protocol activated. Okay.
What's the situation?
Recorded message now playing.
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet to all available forces.
Ah.
If you are receiving this, you have been judged an asset, and the Empire requires your strength. It is your privilege and your duty.
Well, nice to get some respect. Actually, I'm just going to listen to the message quietly.
The alien adversary hegemony has established Hammer Station, a mobile battle platform that threatens our borders. You will join the strike team assembling at Vigan Space Dock to be briefed in full. In the name of the Emperor.
I'd like some more information.
Do we know anything about this battle station or the Adversec hegemony?
Breakaway colony plus 6 star systems. The Hammer Station's classified. Okay. Recommended destination, emergency protocol terminated. Okay, so this is a quest to go into another flashpoint. We want to finish all of our business here on Dromund Kaas before we head out off planet. And I think that's all of them. I think there may be just one more quest down here, but we'll go ahead and listen to what they have to say in the next episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And please, if you can, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think about the mask and if I should keep it or not. In the meantime, we'll talk to you next time, and later days, everyone.